Hello everyone, I am Brad Harris. This is Party Supreme, and today we're going to be reproducing Party Supreme's Palace, the toy, into Party Supreme's Palace in-game. This is going to be complete with a light-up dance floor. The Party Palace is going to be open for everyone. Everyone's invited to this party, so let's get to building so all of our friends can come by. First up, what materials do you need? You're going to need stone slabs, deep slate brick stairs, prismarine blocks, prismarine brick stairs, and prismarine brick slabs, and because Party Supreme is this extra, blocks of diamond. So let's start laying in those stone blocks. These are going to be our foundation, this first layer that we're laying in here. It's going to be pretty straightforward at first. We're building in this rectangle here. We have those 2 blocks on each side. We've built that here on the left. Let's start to establish that big archway that you see, that big first thing that you see when you're approaching Party Supreme's house. We got those prismarine bricks in the middle. You see we got those prismarine stairs. And then we're just going to mirror what we did on the left side here on the right. Making sure we have that rectangle. We can build across now and we'll establish the rest of this nice foundation. Really laying a strong first layer. You can see it should look like this and we have a great foundation to build from. So let's keep building. We're actually going to start to lay in the outline of that dance floor. So later in the video, you're going to see how to make those redstone components to make it all light up. But right now, we're just going to lay in the outline and what it should look like now. And then later, we'll tell you how to do the redstone. Or if you're not comfortable with the redstone, because I kind of wasn't before I built this dance floor, we'll just roll in. You can place the purple stained glass and you'll be able to make it just like that. It's fine both ways, however you want to build it. So this is our first layer with the dance floor. So let's continue on into the second layer. We're going to start by adding in our second color. Use those deep slate brick stairs. You'll see we'll use 3 of them on either side to get a nice different color here so that our build looks nice. Kind of throw in some different colors. We've got the prismarine, we've got the stone, we've got the deep slate. So we have a nice color palette to work with. We're going to start filling in all of these blocks, building on top of what we did in the first layer. And a lot of these first layers are going to be exactly that. We're going to be building on top and kind of mirroring what we did below and then on the other side as well. So here's our second layer. You see it. You can see Party Palace is kind of giving us a little bit of thumbs up there. We're doing good. So let's continue building. We've started on this new layer. We're going to add that deep slate brick on either side. Start to add a cool black strip up. So we'll have a nice little bit of the color palette coming together. You can see we've got that blue with the prismarine, kind of more of a teal. I should know my colors. Now we'll keep building in with these stone blocks on either side, filling them in here. I think we got them done on the other side already. Let's start that back surface of the arch. Place that on either side. See, oh, we've got some blocks here. Let's fill those in. Pop, pop, pop. Looks like we got it. Let's make sure it's looking good from this side. Let's see the other side. Okay, let's continue building that archway though. Take your prismarine bricks, 1 on either side. Let's build up. There we go. Now we got an archway coming together. All right, now next layer. You can see we're just going to keep building up in stone on either side, get those deep slate bricks in there. So we build up that nice strip of black blocks on either side, more prismarine bricks on either side. That's our layer here for the party palace. Now we're going to start arching in that archway and laying down this next layer. Pretty simple again, just match the layer below and then we'll move on to that archway. You can see now we're going to grab our Prismarine brick stairs. Going to want to make sure to aim for that edge of the block away from you so that the stairs are facing you. And now you're going to want to aim for the side of the block facing you so that those stairs are upside down. And you can see that archway really coming together. Now let's go through, build up that next layer. Again, very simple, just match the layer below. And now we'll move here. Let's grab that Prismarine brick slab. We're going to place that right here on top of the upside down stairs on either side. Then back to our Prismarine bricks, place that right in the middle, and we have an archway. The entrance to the party palace is done. This is where everyone can come in. Everyone's invited here to the party palace, and they're all going to pass through this archway that we just built. Let's keep building up though, not quite done, but we're getting close. Let's mirror that on either side. Again, use those deep slate bricks. And now we can actually bridge that gap between either sides. Let's cap off the inside so you don't see any air passing through that archway. And you can see our palace is really starting to come together. So let's add some of that cool castle details. Grab those Prismarine stairs once more. Let's place them all along in between those deep slate brick blocks that we have going on. And you can really start to see that castle details come together. So let's keep building up that next layer now. You can see this is what it should look like here. Real important, have all of those Prismarine brick blocks built out in the line there. Prismarine brick stairs, excuse me. So let's grab more Prismarine bricks, place one here on either end, and we're going to establish that cool castle tooth grinny look here on top. Build up those Prismarine, those deep slate bricks, excuse me. Now we're going to build in these stone blocks here. Pretty simple, but varying from our last layer. Because you see, we'll have a little area there where if you want to, you can jump up there, do some dance moves on top. You don't have to keep the dance moves to just the dance floor. You can jump on top of the party palace too. You can see I just placed some more upside down stairs here, ending our big strip of those deep slate bricks. We'll place stone slabs on both of those deep slate stairs there as well. And we're going to start to really see the palace come together now. You'll see on either side, we're going to start establishing the turrets. You may have to place one block underneath right there next to the deep slate stairs and then just knock it out right after you're done building. Let's fill in the back now. You're going to see, once we're through this, we're going to have a little bit of a U shape going on. I'll zoom back up so that you can see it when we're done. Let's build out on the side as well. Really going for that castle look, that big palatial grand palace that Party Supreme would build. This guy's pretty extra. You're going to see it come together once we start using those diamond blocks. Just how fancy, just how upscale Party Palace really is. So let's keep building. We're going to lay down another layer here. Let's build it up with some stone slabs. We're going to put those stone slabs right on top of the deep slate bricks. Another couple here on top. We're going to use stone blocks again for that. We're not going to go out to those bricks. We're not going to go out to those stones that we placed earlier. That's going to be part of the decor. Now you'll see we'll have this little U. We'll place a stone slab in the middle to cap it off. Let's do that on the other side as well. Build out the stone blocks behind it. Get some more here. Let's match it on the other side. 2 more blocks. All right, now let's start building that foundation for the diamond blocks. I think we need 1 more stone block on each side here. And now we'll take our diamonds, We're going to go 1, 2, 3, then 2 more on either side, so you get that plus sign. Let's do it on the other side as well. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. This takes an incredible amount of diamonds in game, but luckily we're in creative mode. 1 more on either side, so you get that big pop of diamond color on top. Let's see, let's build up that detail on the side actually, so it looks a little bit more palatial, a little bit more grand. Let's place 1 more here on the back as well. Place another one below that. I like that little L shape that we got going on. Let's place that here, 1 more below. And I think, like, look guys, this is the party palace. Of course, it wouldn't be the party palace without the light up dance floor. So let's see how we make it. We're gonna wanna go back to that outline we made on the first layer, and we're gonna dig 3 blocks down. See, we're making a nice big old hole in the ground, and we're gonna fill that with redstone components to make this dance floor come alive. So build all the way down. Now we're also going to build into the wall of the dirt. You'll see why in just a second. We're actually going to use minecart rails, and we're going to need the space of 1 more block on either side to make it work. There we go. You can see we have made a very nice hole in the ground. So let's start to build this. What do we need? We need rails, we need detector rails, and we need powered rails. A lot of rails. We also need redstone lamps, our trusty mine carts, a redstone torch, and Party Supreme's favorite, the purple stained glass. So this is what we're building all of our rails here. Let's see how we're actually going to do it. We're going to start off just with normal old minecart rails. Let's start placing them down. We'll get this row from wall to wall. And now, as you see, when we place that second row, we'll start to make that loop, and our minecarts will be able to make that corner. We're going to do this 2 more times right next to it. Let's get that second one rolling, and we'll get the third one done too. So there's our 3 loops. Now let's start destroying them. We're going to start taking down that normal old rail, place down detector rails and powered rails. Now, you can do this however you want. You just want to make sure you're using enough powered rails so that the minecart can complete the loop. So keep them going. Let's get some more detector rails in here. Those are going to actually cause the lights to light up. This will make a little more sense in a minute. So let's keep doing this on our 2 other loops. Again, just laying down powered rails, laying down detector rails. Let's see how we do. So here's our 3 loops. Now the moment of truth. Let's take our minecarts. We got 1 minecart. We got 2 minecarts. We got all 3 minecarts. Let's give them a little push and see how we did. Oh, okay, let's give it another push and see how we did. All right, 3rd time's the charm. You know what? 4th time's the charm. And there we go. Our minecart is making that loop. 2nd one is going even easier. Our 3rd one's in motion as well. And we got all of the minecarts moving. Now let's show you why that's actually important. We're going to start placing these redstone lamps all above them. Let's actually get up above these in just a second here. It'll be a little easier to place these redstone lamps from above. All right, let's close up that hideous hole I just made, grab those stone blocks, recomplete that outline from earlier, and let's finish up these rows of redstone lamps. There we have it. All of the redstone lamps are lighting up. Let's take Party Supreme's favorite color, purple. Let's get some of that stained glass laid down, and we're going to really see the party palace come to almost its final conclusion. There's just some final touches that we need, but we've got the dance floor lighting up right here, as you can see. So beautiful, proud of what we made. Now let's take some torches, a jukebox, some chain, and also soul lanterns and some normal lanterns, and we're going to put the last finishing touches here on Party Supreme's palace. Let's start with some chain. We'll go into that little hole we left earlier, place a soul lantern here. We're going to alternate soul lantern, normal lantern. As you can see here, more chain, then another soul lantern. And we're going to go over to the other side and repeat this as well. All right, there's our lights so that everyone can be safe when they're getting down with their dance moves. Of course, we need the jukebox as well for all of our tunes. Let's swap around to the front side. We got to put some torches to light the way for all of our party goers to find the palace itself. We'll do one on either side. It's looking good, but it's not quite complete without Party Supreme's iconic banner on either side. Let's grab those. Let's put one on this side. Hop over, place one more. And there is our party palace. Now, this is how I built the party palace, but how would you build it? Would you build it all out of diamond? That seems like a little too much to me. But you get to build it however you want.